And good afternoon, folks. So we're gonna probably run a pretty short stream today, but we're jumping into a little train sim world, and I'm gonna try to pick up from where I had left off on my last stream. On Monday night, and let's see if we can resume at the place I saved last. Alright, so we started out with a green signal, or red signal, and it looks like we just got the green to proceed. Alright, which I'm glad to see, to be honest, because I've been having some problems with train signals in this game. In other scenarios, not necessarily this scenario. This is the first time I've played this particular one, the heavy metal scenario. But I'm glad to see we got a green. Let's see if we can proceed from here.
Zwangsbremsung, 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 Zugbeeinflussung, Zugbeeinflussung.
Alright, so right off the gate we forgot to acknowledge our first signal, apparently.
Zwangsbremsung, 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 Zugbeeinflussung. SIFA, SIFA. SIFA, SIFA. SIFA, SIFA.
Alright, looks like the end of our assignment. I guess we didn't have very far to go when we saved last time. Alright, so shut this sucker down. Ooh, it's dark out here. My little flashlight's not really doing much good. But that's okay, because I think the scenario is over. Yay. Alright, got an achievement there. It's too small for me to read. I guess I'll look at that later. Alright, we'll take a screenshot, which is always what I do when I finish something for the first time. Heavy metal is complete. Alright. Alright, so I'm glad our save worked out there. We didn't have any signal problems, which I was a little apprehensive about. It does seem to be one of the few buggy areas in this game, railroad signaling. But we got through that okay, so I'm glad to finish that. So we've now finished all the reverse ignore scenarios for the first time. Okay. So glad to get that one down. Alright, and somebody pointed out to me on one of my streams over the weekend, I have been playing a lot of reverse ignored, which is fine. I mean, I like reverse ignored, but I was asked if that was my favorite, and I don't think it's absolutely my favorite, but I do like it. I'm not sure what my favorite actually is in Train Sim World, but that also points out the fact that we probably do need to kind of mix it up a little bit, run some of the other scenarios. Like, for example, I've played significant amounts of reverse ignored. I've started playing rapid transit quite a bit as well. I started out pretty much exclusively playing CSX Heavy Haul. I played some Great Western Express, but very little of it. I need to do more of it. I don't think I've done any of the training for that at all, or any of the scenarios. And I just last week offline kind of started doing NEC New York. So I'll probably pick up with some more of that online as well. But yeah, I think I definitely need to mix up my routes a little bit more in terms of my streaming time. So in this case, I'm thinking about running some American Iron. Coming back either to CSX Heavy Haul, where we still have several scenarios to complete, or picking up some more time with NEC New York in general, which I've done very little of, and I don't think any on stream at all. So today is going to be a short stream. I probably won't stream for more than another hour, which means we probably have time for about one scenario or, one service in general, most likely. So let's take a quick peek at NEC New York. Like I said, I haven't done very much of it. I have done basic tutorial offline rather. Pretty straightforward. The Jeep 38 introduction is kind of redundant for me because I've already done the tutorials for CSX Heavy Haul, which was the original default package for the PC version of this game. So I kind of already have training on the Jeep 38. So it doesn't make sense for me to do that except to just kind of check it off. Other than that, yeah, only thing I've done is the introductory scenario, the City Sprinter. So why don't we check some of these other ones? I could do City Lights, that's 25-minute rating on that. I could do Right Round, that's another 25 minutes. These other scenarios, Terminal Switch, Backtrack, and it looks like Trash Collector, these are all, looks like they're all CSX related freight train scenarios. Again, that's kind of redundant for me because I already have the CSX Heavy Haul package on PC. So if I'm going to do NEC, I'd probably rather do the Amtrak passenger train versions of that. So why don't we jump into this one, City Lights. And if that really does stick to the 25-minute time rating, we might have time to run another one of those as well. Welcome to New Rochelle. Today you'll be running a southbound service into the terminus at New York Penn. Alright, I'm going to take a quick screenshot here. And let's proceed across to the other side and pick up our train. Hey, Chris. How you doing, man? Oh, you got an ad. Oh, okay. Now you see me. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Twitch is from what I understand making changes about how they run the ads and whatnot. Even for people like me who are on the I forget what they call it. It's the thing where if you have Amazon, you automatically get certain benefits. It used to be we didn't see ads. Now we supposedly we're going to see them anyway. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, I just got started with this route. You doing okay? Okay, that's good. Yeah, I'm doing all right too. I just finished off a route that I had was running I think Monday night. I had saved Twitch Prime. Thank you, Chris. But yeah, I had a saved mission from Monday night that I was running, and I just finished that. It turned out I was like 5 minutes from the end, so I probably could have finished it if I would have just waited for like one more traffic signal. So I'm about to start a scenario for NEC running the Amtrak trains, and I think this is my first time running Amtrak on stream. So yeah, I'm just gonna jump in and give it a try. I mean, I think I've done like the basic training, and maybe I've done like one, scenario service on that. All right, so ready to depart. Set the automatic brake to release. Apply power using the master controller. Right. The other way. All right. All right, and we're rolling. Got people waiting for you to get NHL 19. Can't afford it till the 28th. Too much money for games in Canada. Yeah. Yeah, I hear you, Chris. How's your NHL 18 streams been going? Yeah, feels weird after doing 19, huh? All right. Okay. Man, this is an adjustment driving this train. I've been driving the German train so long. You know what? Also, let me make a change here. Because I'm still running metric. And I mean, we're back in American Iron now. I got to go back to Imperial. All right. And I got to watch my speed limit. So you have played NHL 19 already, Chris, even though you haven't bought it yet. All right, got speed limit increase. We can open that up a little more. Got a yellow signal though. Yeah, you played it with EA Access. Oh, that's right. That's right. You did. Yeah, we did talk about that. Going to dinner soon? Okay, no problem. 10-hour early trial. Oh, it's limited trial. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I didn't know they did that. I haven't had EA Access for a while. All right. Oh. Cubs playing against Washington today. Oh, okay. You a baseball fan too, Chris? Okay, they throwing me for a loop here with these speed limit changes. I guess I better learn to read the U.S. signals as well as I read the German signals now. Yep. Oh, okay. When the Eagles play, we play Sunday. They play Tampa Bay Sunday. So we should be back to our regular scheduled time, a 1 p.m. Sunday start. They travel to Tampa. Are you a Cubs or a Washington fan, Chris? Or actually, you might be a Blue Jays fan, right? Cubs fan. And Blue Jays, but the Blue Jays suck. Yeah. I hear you. Yeah, I count myself a Phillies fan. You know, I support all the home teams. But I'm much more of a football fan than I am a baseball fan. So, you know, I cheer for them, but I don't follow baseball as closely as I do football. And of course, I always have a sore spot when it comes to the Blue Jays because they beat us for that World Series. I think it was in '93. So, kind of never forget that. Do I get to watch football Sunday? Yes. Yep, I will be watching. Definitely. Yeah, watching Eagles football is a priority in my household. I almost never miss a game. I mean, football in general on Sundays. I pretty much I'll watch football, just about all day long, really. Oops, wrong light. You get the Bills out there, okay. Yeah, Bills aren't doing too good this year so far. And a couple others later on, okay. Alright. So what is that signal telling me? It's telling me to slow down, okay. Yeah, the Bills are off to a rough start, but I did hear that they're going to start their rookie this weekend. What's his name? Josh Allen, I think, at quarterback. So, yeah. I mean, that might be something to look at, You wish Pats would be on instead of Bills, yeah. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know who the Pats are playing this weekend. If you get other games like later, like the 4 o'clock game afterwards, you might see the Pats playing. I mean, they seem to make the national game a lot. So if you're getting a national broadcast, out of New York or something like that, you might be able to pick them up. There are a lot of speed limit changes on this route. I'm going to have to get used to that, I guess. Did I say I kind of like the Jets? Nah, no, not really. No. And I don't like the Giants either because, they're in our division, so I really almost hate the Giants. But I guess I'm more sympathetic toward Jets fans because they're more long-suffering, But I can't say I've ever really been a fan of their team. But we do play them every year in preseason. You don't like them both either. Yeah. Yeah, we're right here, Chris. I mean, I don't dislike the Jets, but I'm just not a fan. But the Giants, yeah, I can't. I pretty much can't stand the Giants. Not as much as I hate the Cowboys, of course, but yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Giants. Because in our division we have Cowboys, Giants, and Redskins, so yeah, those are our natural built-in rivalries. Who did you say the Cubs are playing today? Oh, Washington, you said. Yeah. Yeah, Washington is also in our division, I believe, in baseball, and I'm not a big fan of them either. But they're pretty good this year, so I'm guessing most likely they'll probably make the playoffs, and we probably won't. But I guess we'll see. Oh, this looks nice. Look at this. My first time really enjoying the view coming across this bridge. I mean, it's not quite as scenic as what we see in like some of the German train lines I've been playing, but I respect how well it's modeled. That's a lot of detail. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Slow down a little bit. And let me see how far for our stop. Still another 4 miles for our station. See, what time is it? About almost 5:30. Whoops. There we go. Yeah, for some reason I have trouble driving trains with one controller. The controller does both, you know, throttle and brake. I'm so used to those being separate controls, I have trouble regulating my speed. Takes some getting used to for me. A little more brake. Alright, that's better. You'll be here lurking. Okay, Chris. Time for some hors d'oeuvres, huh? Sounds good. Save me one. All right. So that is interesting collection of signals. I guess I better break out the manual for NEC and learn how to read the signals, because I have no idea what to expect here. And we're still 3 miles from our station. Yeah, green and red. I don't even know what that combination is. What is that? Just French for appetizers, exactly. AK gourmet sausage. Oh, that sounds good to me. Yeah, closest thing I have to gourmet sausage in the house right now are Slim Jims. That's gourmet enough for my unsophisticated palate. Alright, so we're heading underground now. Get some more brake there. Alright, so 2 miles into Penn Station. I guess we'll be underground from here. Next signal, 6/10 of a mile. Be a yellow signal. I guess that means I need to slow down. So let me put some more brake on. We're also going downhill, so I don't think the e-brake on the throttle is going to be enough. Let me give it some auto brake. Try to keep it under 50 till I figure out what's going on here. Alright, so just outside of a mile before we hit our station. And yellow signal just passed. Green ahead. Alright, probably can keep my speed up a little bit, I'm guessing. Current limit is 60. Inside of a mile to our stop. We're released, right? Yeah. Auto brake is at full release. Alright, no more acceleration. Here we go. All right. So our limit into the platform is 15 miles an hour. Oh, we're actually a little early. We're in a whole minute ahead of our our schedule. Very good. Turn that damn bell off, though. Alright. Not bad. Our very first stop in this train, and we're actually early for a change. Yay. Whoops. Well, that's nice. I arrived at my platform early just to fall off the platform. I guess it'd be nice if I get murdered on my first assignment. Oh, just great. How did that happen? Where are the steps? How do you get back up off of this platform? Oh, come on. Oh, that's fun. I think I'm going to have to try a cheat code here. Alright. So luckily I know a hotkey that puts me right back in my own cab. Other than that, I have no idea how you climb back up off these platforms. Good lord. That's kind of nasty. Alright, time to go. Oh, we're done. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're already finished. Alright, that was a nice quick duty. Nothing else to it. Ta-da! Alright. And we finished our second scenario. Alright, very cool. That wasn't bad. Alright, yeah, looks like we're up now. Let's see, did I get credit for that scenario? Okay, at least I got credit for the scenario. So, yeah, that was weird. You know, I in all the hours I've played or streamed this game, I've never seen it crash. That's the first time I've ever seen Train Sim World crash. So that's kind of weird. But I guess nobody's perfect, right? So Chris, how'd your hors d'oeuvres turn out? Alright, so we're going to roll right into the next scenario. We're going to try this right round. It's rated for only 25 minutes. Complete an empty stock move from New York Penn Station to Sunnyside Yard via the train wash. Ah, train wash. Fancy. Welcome to New York. Please take the train here on track 14, empty, back to Sunnyside via the train wash. Okay. So this is my train here. Alright, before we proceed with that, I'm going to do a brief walkthrough of the train because I really haven't explored this train setup very much other than, you know, just what's in the training. So one of the cool things you can do is you can walk through the center of the train here, of the engine anyway. You kind of see the interior of it. They did model an interior for this particular engine. So they said the train is empty. It shouldn't have any passengers. They just went in the oven, but I'm also having a chicken pot pie. Oh, Chris. Oh, man. I love pot pies, Chris. That's funny. I was on another stream, I guess, day before yesterday. Actually, the last 2 days. Where somebody on that stream was talking about pot pies. Oh, man. And I don't have... Like, I usually keep frozen pot pies in the house, except in the summertime. Oh, wow. Can actually open this back door. That's interesting. And, you know, now that kind of fall is breaking out all over the place, I don't really, you know, have any pot pies in the house. So I keep hearing people on streams talking about pot pies, and I don't have any. So I'm getting worked over. I'm probably going to have to make a grocery run. Probably not tonight, but probably sometime tomorrow night, and I'm going to have to go to the supermarket and stock up. Now, one thing that's different about this train is there's no actual controls for the doors modeled in the cab itself. Because in reality, when Amtrak operates these trains, the engineers don't operate the doors. The conductor works in the back here, and he runs the doors himself. So I think they actually have, yeah, it looks like the door controls are actually modeled in the passenger cars themselves. I'm going to see if they work. Let's see, that's closed doors. I guess that's open doors, open right. Do these work? Doesn't look like it. Oh, that's the other side. How is that right? That's the left side of my train. I guess it's relative to the way you're looking, I guess. That's odd. Oh, look at that. That is cool. They did model them now. All right. That's interesting. And they're functional. Pretty cool. And they have restrooms in here too, but you can't operate them or enter them. Yeah, but these look just like the commuter rail trains I'm used to running. Oh, look at this. This is, looks like a dining car. Yeah, they got microwaves, a coffee station, cash register. That's pretty cool. They modeled a lot of detail here. Can I sit here? Can I sit in a dining car? Yeah, look at that. I can actually sit in a dining car. Too bad I can't order me a pot pie, though. Frozen chicken pot pie is the way to go. I like chicken pot pies, but actually, Chris, you know what my favorite is? Turkey. I actually like turkey pot pies. That's my favorite. All right, so that's all the way up. Now, because of the way this train is modeled, I can't enter the engine from here, the locomotive. So we got to go back outside and then back inside again. All right. But yeah, I think it's cool how they modeled actual functional door controls here. Yep, they all work too. Okay. Very nice. Anyway. Before I do that, let me close all those doors. Let's see, my door. Yep, my doors are closed now. Alright, set the reverser. Release the brakes, ready to depart. That's it. Nothing else to it. Let's see, brakes are released. Independent brake is released. Headlights on. Headlights are on. Ditch lights are not on. I'm going to turn those on. Yeah, what they call ditch lights look like regular headlights to me. Also having a baked potato and need a veggie. Okay. Man, Chris, you're making me seriously hungry over here. Let me get this scenario done so I can go fix me something to eat. Alright. Ooh, that's a loud train. Alright, throttle up. Hey! Is there people on my train? I could have swore it. Oh, I know what happened. The camera clipped through the train next to me. It looked like people were sitting on my train, but I was looking at the other train. Alright, so keep my speed limit down. Looks like we have a 15 mile per hour limit. Let me shut off that damn bell. Shut off that bell. Thank you. Looks like we have a 15 mile per hour speed limit in the tunnel, so I'll watch my speed. Okay, let's see. It's dark in here. Let me turn on some damn lights. There we go. Console and desk lights are on, okay. Go get a can full of turkey. Go get a cart full of turkey pot pies. Yeah. Well, luckily the brand that I buy, which is I think it's Marie Callender, they sell those in like what they call family packs. So you can get like I think 4 to 8 in like one carton, and that's what I usually buy. All right, speed limit has been raised to 80. Crank it up. But yeah, I like the turkey. I like chicken too. I honestly don't remember if they have any other flavors because I almost always buy turkey. Alright, so we're right on a speed limit of 60. I think I said 80. I meant 60. Heading downhill. Let me add some brake. Alright, just transition uphill. Add a little power. Hey, good evening, Denny. How you doing? How much is a shelf full? That's a good question, Chris. Let me know when you find out. How you doing tonight, Denny? You're great. I'm doing good too. Thanks for asking. I transitioned to NEC New York, so we're running the Amtrak commuter trains out of New York tonight. We just completed one scenario, um, and we're running our second scenario in New York. So this should be a pretty quick one. I'm just supposedly taking an empty train into the station to get a wash. So, or as what they used to call when I used to play fighter plane simulators. Basically, we're just on a milk run. Sounds like. All right. So our station is less than 1,000 yards out, and I'm way over my speed limit. Let me get some brakes in here. All right. Did I release my brakes? I did not. Okay. Try that again. So yeah, having a little bit of transitional difficulties. Been driving the German train so long, I'm going through a little period of adjustment driving this thing again. I need some food by the sounds of it. Yeah, probably do, Chris. Matter of fact, I know I do. And actually, now that you mention it, I know why. Because I had late breakfast today, but I didn't actually have lunch. So, so yeah, I'm probably ready for an early dinner. So Denny, how's Mrs. Denny? Tell her I said hi, by the way. All right, here's a stop. Wait, are we dead stopped, or are we supposed to actually go through the train wash? Oh, here's a... Okay. Take it slow through the wash, it says. Let me read that, because I couldn't read that all. Instructions say, take it slow through the train wash. Water and high voltage power don't mix well. Oh, that sounds like a challenge. Alright. So let me see. Full release from my brakes. And little power. She's awesome. Okay. And she said hello. Okay. Alright, so Wow, this is a really restricted speed. Look at that. That's like, I can't even measure that. What is that? That has got to be, what is that, 5 miles an hour? How am I supposed to do that? That's not even, that's not even 3 miles an hour. All right. Oh well. Still moving forward, so I guess we're okay. Well, this is different. I didn't even know there was such a thing as a train wash, but I mean, I guess it would be. I mean, you know, who's going to hand wash suckers like this? Big long suckers. Oh, I'm over my speed limit, whatever that is. All right, and there's the ass end going in finally. Oh, look at that. I think I actually see some sparks. See them flashes? Looks like there's actually sparks. That's interesting. Look at that. All right, I got to give the devs some credit there. I mean, they thought to actually model the fact that an electric train going through a car wash produces sparks. So that's pretty cool. All right, so now where am I going? Stop at location Sunnyside Main Yard. All right, let me check my map. Oh, so we got a little curve coming up here. And then our final stop is 400 yards to our left. Okay. Pick up a little speed here. Speed limit went up. That is pretty cool. Sparks in the car wash. Or the train wash, I guess I should say. Oh, reduce speed again? Come on. All right, 5 miles per hour. Yeah, screw the speed limit. I'm hungry. I'm going to get this thing done. As long as we don't jump the tracks, I guess. Alright, I'm going to say 15 miles per hour is probably reasonable coming around this curve. 5 sounds ridiculous. Little ridiculous to me. All right, 300 yards. Load a brake. Keep rolling. Don't stop yet. Fiend. All right. Set track switches. Climb down and set this track switch to access track 31. Oh, we're not done yet. Oh, they want to put me to work, huh? Okay. Do I have to climb down? Can I just do it from here? Oh. See, normally you can do track switching from the map, but they're determined to make me actually get up and go down there. Alright. Alright, stop at location on track 31. Let me double check that. Because I already switched the map, so... Is that the right track? Yep, already on the right track. They just wanted me to stand on that spot. Alright. Throttle up. Throttle up after I release the brake, of course. Okay. A little more acceleration, please. Hang on a second. Oh man, I am on the wrong track. How'd that happen? Oh well. Alright. I gotta back up. I hit one switch, but did I miss a second switch? Alright, try that again. Alright, reverser in reverse. Throttle up. Oh, brake's not released. Duh. Alright. There we go. Alright, so I thought I hit that switch, but I must have missed it. Alright, there's a switch. Full stop. Alright, check that map again. I almost drove. I'm almost done this mission. I should be done by now, Chris, but I apparently missed a switch. Let's see. I flipped this one, but apparently I was supposed to flip the second one. Alright, let's try that again. Alright, release the brake. Reverser to forward. Throttle up. So as long as we go the right direction past this switch, we'll be fine. Yep. All right, we're good. All right, another 100 yards-ish. Hey, Daffy's. Thanks for the host, Daffies. Alright, reverser to neutral. Reverser to neutral. Neutral. Alright. Why am I unable to switch my reverser? Hang on a second. So, oh, throttle's not at idle. Oh, okay, that was interesting. I couldn't switch my reverser, but it was because my throttle wasn't totally zeroed at idle. That makes sense. There would be a safety lockout. All right, brakes at full service. I guess we're done. It's going okay, Daffies. We switched to Northeast Corridor route. So I'm on my second scenario for Northeast Corridor. How you doing, Daffies? Head on over to the pickup truck. Let's see, where's that? Over there, okay. Yeah, running good old American Iron, Daffies. I finished that. I finished the scenario that I was running Monday night. Finished that pretty quick, and so right after that, I decided to switch to a different route. Seemed like I've been playing reverse ignored a lot lately, so switched to NEC just to change things up a little bit. You're doing good too. Okay, cool. Good to hear, Daffies. Alright, so as my first time doing that scenario, take a screenshot there. Yeah, we're doing okay tonight, Daffies. Only thing is the scenario right before this, as soon as I finished, right when I tried to exit to the main menu, just like it did just now, the game crashed. And at first I thought my whole stream crashed, but apparently I was still broadcasting. But yeah, the game just locked up, so I kind of had to go out in the task manager and kill it. But, OBS was still up, everything else was still running. It happens, huh? Okay. Yeah, it's funny. This is, in all the time that I've been playing Train Sim World, both on stream and off, this is the first time I've ever seen the game crash, so that was different. But yeah, I mean, it was easy. It rebooted. I didn't lose any progress. Not as much as Train Simulator. Oh, okay. Okay. No, that's my first time ever seeing it crash, so that's pretty good. I mean, I've been playing it since, I guess, July, roughly. So yeah, first crash in 2 months. That tells me it's pretty stable. All right, so guys, yeah, thanks for dropping by. See if I can go scrounge me up some grub like Chris. Chris was telling me about his whole menu all night, pretty much. So, gotta go get me some food now. All right, guys, good to see you. Thanks for dropping by. Thanks for hanging out, and see you guys next time.